Hi there. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to our new layout manager introduced in version 3.5 of Erizos Studio and onwards. The layout manager allows you to completely customize the different panels and views that you have inside your Erizos Studio client, allowing you to customize it and match the workflow that you need. For example, if you don't use a local preview, you'll be able to remove the preview window completely. So let me go ahead and show you how this works. So the new layout manager icon will appear on the top left of the screen. And once you click it, you have two options. You can either open the layout manager or edit your current layout. I'm going to create a new layout. So I'm going to the layout manager and I'll click the plus button. And here we have three options where we can either start from a completely blank layout, use the default Erizos Studio layout as our template, or use the currently selected layout and continue to edit it. So I'm going to select the default studio layout and just rename this without preview. And now this opens up the layout, which you don't actually see. But when we go into the layout manager layout icon again and select edit layout, this will toggle the editing mode. And you can now see the different panels, and we have a few actions. We can select which content we want to populate the panel with, and we are able to remove a panel. So let's go ahead and remove the preview panel. And at the bottom, we have this floating toolbar that allows us to do a few different actions, which I'll get into in a minute. But what's important is you can see at the bottom the current name of the layout that we are editing. So this is a change that we wanted, or I removed the preview window. I can go ahead and save that. And this will close out the editing mode. And I now have an Erizos Studio client without the preview window. But I can still go ahead and select pages from the playlist and update the content. We don't only have to delete panels. We can also rearrange where the panels live on our screen. So for example, if I want the playlist down at the bottom here and the payload manager on the left, we could go ahead and change that as well and hit save. And now I've rearranged the content on the screen. Okay. Let's go ahead and create a new layout. I'll just call this custom layout. And this starts from a completely blank screen. I'll go into the edit mode. And now I can select which content I want to show in here. So if I need a show that only has playlist in it, I can do that. Or we can use the splitting tools that are available in the layout actions panel. So we can either split a panel horizontally, or we can split a panel vertically. And you can continue doing this to get to the view that you would like. Say, for example, we want to have 4 panels side by side. We can do that as well. So I forgot, I just need to change the content inside. So this could be our payload. This might be our show UI. And at the bottom here, we might want to have our preview window. So let's go ahead and save that. And now we have this new layout, which is completely resizable, just as in the standard Erizos Studio layout. Inside the layout manager, you can arrange your layouts into the folder structure, and this will then apply the permission system to them so you can define which users or which user roles have access to your custom layouts. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this new feature.